Let me see. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to Ashley's Tribe to Wealth, okay? Um, Let me just do my thing. Welcome to Ashley's Tribe to Wealth. How y'all doing? What's up? Um, okay, so welcome to all of my day ones. How y'all doing? I'm sending my love to you guys and just, just staying rooted in sending good energy out you guys' way, good vibes that you guys, made it through this week, and in good spirits and yeah, healthy with health wise, mentally, physically, spiritually, all that you came out of this week with all of those things. Um, so I'm just gonna pull on some energy, like just see where we are at with everything that's been going on. You guys, when I be on here, I make sure that the messages is, for the collective because that's what I'm reading. Like I'm pulling, I'm able to, pull on you guys' energy, but also it be my experiences as well that connect with the things that I pick up on. And I feel like it's such a beautiful thing because there's no way that I can get on here and share, in depth if I haven't experienced or not experiencing what it is that I'm picking up on, because simultaneously we all go through the same thing, but our perspective of how we go through things or how we get through things are different. You know what I'm saying? Some agree with some and some don't agree. And you have to see that, like, in life, it's not for your life shouldn't be set up for others to agree or not to agree on what you got going on. You know what I'm saying? What other people feel about the decisions that you make, if it's not affecting them, their feelings really don't matter. And I'm not saying not to have empathy towards someone's feelings, and you know what I'm saying, but if you're not directly affecting them, then it shouldn't matter. I feel like, in life sometime we allow other people to, you know, heavily hi, how you doing? Hi, how you doing? We allow other people to heavily affect us when it comes to the decisions that we make or the things that we've been through in life. Maybe you are at a different place than you were a year ago, a totally different person. Okay, that does not mean that others are not going to bring up that past. Tina Turner is very significant. I don't know if y'all know who she is, but she's an old rock and a roll legend. She actually passed away in May, and I've just been picking up on her energy a lot. If you go back and you watch a lot of her videos she talks about how, she can get up there and she's iconic. She's overcame so much, you know what I'm saying? And she's grown so much, but the only thing people can always talk about is her situation with Ike. They don't, you know what I'm saying? Like anytime she have a interview, a lot of her interviews, they always went back to that. And it's like people don't take an accountability how hard, situations impact us. And they want to bring that up and pull that up because it's entertaining to them. You know what I'm saying? And people don't like talking about shit that don't have no drama. People don't really like to talk about, you know what I'm saying, things that don't have, a part of you that you're no longer, So this energy is big right now. Okay, so that's the energy that I'm picking up on you moving forward, and you know what I'm saying, having the eye that nobody else have. But you have to understand that the reason why you have that eye for your life to look a certain way is because it's your life and nobody else is going to quite see it how you see it. Nobody's going to agree with it, or even if you tell somebody and you share some things. That's why we're in a season of not sharing, because people are, they don't have, there's so many souls that don't have a plan of action. It's so many souls that don't know which way to go and know who they are. They don't know, you know what I'm saying? So when they look at you, you know what I'm saying, when they look at you, when they look at me, they see something in us. They see something. And so those are the ones that be lurking around. And I'm not gonna get too much into that, but they lurk around to see what they can steal. You know what I'm saying? Whether that be ideas, whether if that's your essence, whatever that may be. So a lot of us are in hermit mode, even though we're doing the work in hermit mode. It's like we're going out there, we're handling our business. You know what I'm saying? You doing whatever it is that you need to do, but you're pulling back from people because they not on what you on. And that's okay. I don't see you guys being lonely or like, okay, I need to get out and kick it. If you want to get out, I see a lot of you guys getting out doing shit alone. You know what I'm saying? Really taking some, I really feel like it's silence. Silence is bringing peace to your soul. Quietness. You know what I'm saying? Being able to just sit in your own essence. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm picking up, y'all. Hi, everybody. How you guys doing? What's going on? What's up? That was way too many cards. Okay. Some of you guys can also be like in the season of wanting to, you know, take the knowledge that you have and take it somewhere, use it, apply it. You know what I'm saying? But there's a process. There's a process that how it has to happen. And so those that are not able to fulfill that with you, I just don't see you having those energetic cords just out there anymore where anybody can have access to you, or where you're just sharing shit with people because you like, damn, I got this good idea that could potentially turn into something and have me successful. You know what I'm saying? Have me successful financially, stable, and all of that. Like, you're not sharing anything, okay? And I mean, that's pretty much where you are. I'm hearing trust the process, trust where you are. You know what I'm saying? Keep what you're saying, like protect what you love. So keep what you're feeling inside, like really protect it and keep it within. Because we got an energy that's out there that's looking to delay souls that have a calling or that's anointed on their lives. And you, like, it's like whoever this resonate with, it's been seen in you. Like, it's seen in you. Like, they see it. People that you don't even know, people that you come across, like, they see, you know, this gift within you. You know what I'm saying? And hold on. Let's just get into the cards, y'all, because I don't want to just be rambling for hella long. It's 111. So 111 is significant. You could be seeing 111. Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective, guys? What messages do you want to come through, Spirit? Okay, the first one is release. Okay, it's release with the knife. Okay, the number 42 can be significant. You could be life path number 4 or life path number 2. Something could be happening in the next 2 to 3 months. Okay. Maybe it's something that you're already orchestrating and you're releasing yourself from, whether if it be a job. You're releasing yourself from something, from somewhere. I'm also hearing, like, when you communicate, you know, and this is for whoever it resonate with, like, communicating wise, it's like you're down there probably thinking about going to school to work on your literature, your communication skills, your words, the learning the meaning of words and things like that. Just your verbalization, okay? And you're doing that because you could be in communications. Like, you feel me? That could be the kind of work that you're going to pursue in the future, communications. Or it's just something that you want to do to put on your resume. And I'm talking about your spiritual resume. You feel me? Your physical resume, your communications, even typing. Typing could be significant for somebody. We taking typing classes. Okay, it says focus 4224. Yeah, it could be some education coming through. Like whoever I'm speaking to, you're very intelligent. You're very witty. You're very smart. you have a very elegant type energy about you. And so this is a rare energy I'm picking up on. It's very rare. And so throughout your life, you've gotten, backlash for you being you, or you've gotten backlash for not being you. You've gotten backlash for just whatever the fuck, you know what I'm saying? And now, whoever I'm speaking to, you could be 39, 36, 37, okay, years old. You could be between the ages of 32 and 39. I'm also picking up on the number 24. So maybe 24 years old. We do have some young star seeds out there they come from, like, I'm picking up on like the Caribbeans, and so it's in your biological nature for you to evolve faster than fast. Let's just say fast. To evolve fast. So if you have Caribbean in you, or that's significant as well. Like your I'm hearing heritage, your lineage. Okay, Maui. I'm hearing Maui. So maybe Mexico. I mean Hawaii. I'm sorry, not Mexico, but maybe Mexico. I said it. Hawaii can be significant. These are places that you can thrive from. Like, these are places that's energetically connected to you, and have always been, because of your soul and where you've traveled. So you absolutely have been to these places before, whether if it's in this lifetime or not, but you have been, and you do have ties to the Caribbeans, to like the islands, and like you're an islander. That's where a lot of your starseed family come from. Okay. All right. So release, and we got focus. What are we focusing on, spirit? So your spirit guides have been talking to you. They've been. Why do I keep doing it? Why do I keep doing it? Your spirit guides have been trying to communicate with you, or they have been communicating with you, giving you signs and sending signs and synchronicities your way. We got Shadow 43, sending signs and synchronicity your way. Just showing you things. So whether if it be through a song, you're having a lot of downloads right now. You could have ear ringing right now. What else? Let's get deep, spirit. Show me. What does the collective need to see? Okay, we got affiliation that came out. The number 5 is significant. My birthday could be May 9th or May 5th. April 9th or April 5th. Okay, we got new life at the bottom of the deck. Let's see what's going to come out. We got shadow, focus. See, it's a trip because this energy is masculine, right? There's a masculine energy that's trying to dominate you. The more and more you focus, or the more and more you anticipate on what it is that you need to do next, like as you build your blocks, you know what I'm saying? It's like you're creating stepping stones for yourself to get out of whatever situation that you're in. It's like you're building a whole nother foundation, but you have to step out of that foundation and how can I say it, and blow up the old foundation, right? You've already started this. This could have been like 3 to 4 months ago. But these shadows keep coming at you. And they're not just coming at you because you've cut off a lot of people. You've cut off the people that's closest to you because the relationship either A, wasn't healthy, or B, wasn't getting anywhere, or C, it was just time for you to move away from that relationship because it no longer served you. But these shadows, because now that they aren't that close for some of you, coming from people that you once, I'm not gonna say you don't love them, but that you once would have done anything for, at a drop of a dime, and you have, you know what I'm saying, that you drop everything for. It's not, you don't have that type of kind of feelings towards these individuals anymore, and they're very upset about it. But it's not so much as the physical beings that's upset about it; it's the spirit that's working through them to stay connected to what it is that you have going on. You see, because what it is these individuals were not who they say they are. I don't even think that they were aware, or that they are aware that they have entities that's on them that's occupying their vessel. You know what I'm saying? Because they're constantly watching you. And see, someone that is standing in their power, you're not going to sit there and watch people because you know that you have a mission and you have things that you need to take care of and do. Like that's the least of your motherfucking thought process. Like you're not even thinking like that. You're not thinking like that. You're focused on something. Like you are focused on something. But now this energy with the shadows has shown up in your life through other vessels that you don't even know. Now, that's whether if you're at work, if you're visiting a store, visiting something or someone somewhere, this energy comes out and it comes out in anger. It comes out in disrespect from others. It comes out in people not having, the knowing the right way to communicate with you. You know what I'm saying? Which triggers you. All right. So you are intentionally being triggered by this energy. Okay. This energy is also connected to someone's mother. Okay. And so this is like mother wound type energy as well when it comes to you, the focuser, the one that's focused on your goals. You're focused on on your dreams and your aspirations, on the things that you need to change, your habits. Like you got so much and you're actually um like, okay, I'm ready to tackle this with enthusiasm. You're enthused with the enthusiasm, coming out like it's like they don't like that. And what I mean by that is this shadows, this energy, this entity is not okay with you. Like I'm ready to tackle the things that I just been letting, and this is with you though, it's with your life. This shit don't have nothing to do with nobody else. I'm ready to release what does not serve me. I'm releasing. It's like you're making decisions and choices and they can't get to you. And so they're coming in other places through other vessels. Okay. So just keep your eyes open for that. All right. Keep your eyes open for motherfuckers trying to trigger you or triggering you. Okay. Just know where that's coming from, and it is a direct attack. But the way that you have to look at it is you can't forget about what you're focused on. See, they want you to focus on them. If somebody come and you was standing in line, you get to the motherfucking desk. This is just you. I'm using this for just an analogy, y'all. So you guys can get what I mean. Let's say you're out and you're shopping. You get to the cash register, and then you ask a question, and the person that working there, you ain't never seen this person, you don't have no diligence with them, but they're very nasty towards you. Okay. Shit like this is gonna be happening, right? Or it is happening, or it has happened. And they're very nasty with you, and you like, okay, can you come? Is you okay? Like, they're really getting at you foul to where you're like, and then at some point, because you're trying to de-escalate the situation, and your energy is like so not what they are on. You know what I'm saying? But they're still pushing the issue in disrespect, and then you just flip. Like, hold the fuck on. So just watch that, okay? Because they want you to flip. They trying to either get you a case, get you out your body, get you triggered. Because once you get triggered, so many other things can come. You know what I'm saying? Come about, my thoughts and all kind of things like that. And it can also lower your frequency, right? So just keep an open mind with that. I'm gonna keep going because I don't want to stay stuck on that. Okay, what messages do we have? Okay, we got compromise. Okay, we got compromise. We got stress. We got real estate. Focus, right under focus. I can't make this shit up. We got stop right under focus. And let me see. So compromise and stress came out of release. These are the people that you are releasing or that you have released. We got stress and compromise coming straight underneath the release. Okay. You've already released a great deal of energy. And this energy is when I tell you it's burning up with anger, and it's furious because you figured them out. You figured this energy out, like the patterns and how it operate and what's next. Like this energy so well by way of going through the cycles that you went through. The cycles, they can't keep you on this on the karmic wheel. They can't keep you on the karmic wheel. That's why your higher self has been telling you to just focus. Focus on what you need to focus on. If it ain't got nothing to do with your forward movement, with your growth, with your happiness, with your joy, with your peace, then that shit should not even, you need to stop it. You need to stop it, right? Whatever it is, you need to bring a stop to it. And you have the domain to do that. Like, you've been given domain over this energy. You've been given domain over this dark energy that's been following you from lifetime to lifetime to keep you on that karmic wheel, to keep you in stress, to keep you in, in your mind and all of that shit. But you've released that. And this was and it's a real estate underneath focus. So a lot of you guys have so much coming in. I don't even think that you can fathom how much you've done, how much work you've done, and how much you've tapped into your inner child to create. When we are children, okay, and we still are children, right? But when we are children, right, our imaginations soar. And that's something that you never want to lose throughout your childhood, your adulthood, your teenage. You never want to when you lose your imagination, that's everything. That's a connection. That's your connection to the child within you, right? Because now, not only am I able to imagine things things that's so big and so grand, you know what I'm saying? To where I don't even know how I'm going to get there, but I'm going to get there because I'm able to imagine it. And and just by the way of you being able to imagine it, there is a creation. It's like you're connected to an energy that's able to build a bridge between you and that future, desire, that future dream, that imagine if sight, let's say sight that you see, you know what I'm saying? And I just see you playing with it, playing with your imagination, recreating things, you know what I'm saying? Really tapping into that inner child, okay? Because yeah, everything I said in the beginning with compromise coming out and stress, that energy, when you see it, check that shit. You feel me? Check that shit. It's death at the bottom of the deck. We got robbery and a downright. Death and robbery and a downright. Hold on, let me see. What's up? Are you up out here? I'm gonna call you right back when I get off alive. Mm. Let's see what else they got. We got care and readiness. Yeah. So whatever it is that, okay, so some of you guys can be living with relatives or family members right now. That's not for everybody. Or either you're working in a predominantly male corporation or business or career. You know what I'm saying? And you could be a divine feminine, or you could even be a masculine to have divine feminine energy heavy in your charts, to where like you more so are about reproductive, or am I saying it right? Yeah, reproducing things. Like you're more about creating communities, and you know what I'm saying? Like you have a keen eye for creation, okay? Building. And the things that you build, it holds so much weight in the spirit realm because of your intentions. And so this is why you've always been protected, because you have such a deep, profound connection with the what they're showing me is like the spirit world, but it's the spirit world that's connected to like where the babies come from. Okay, where the newborn babies come from. So some of you guys could be maybe you wanted a child, maybe you just had a child, maybe your child had has had a child, but you have this deep connection to where you could even dream about babies, and then somebody end up being pregnant. Like you have that much of a connection, you know what I'm saying, with the spirit realm when it comes to that. And so your imagination, it man, it's so out, because I'm seeing it, And when I say it's a trip, how this is right here at the bottom of the deck, and it's yellow, right? So yellow can be significant, but it's like you always have great ideas. You're a good problem solver. You know what I'm saying? But over these three cards that's out, which is care, readiness, and idea, the shadow is on top of that. Shadows is on top of that, right? And the energy that I'm picking up from that shadow is like it's a very furious type energy. You know what I'm saying? Furious that you have all this. They don't feel like you deserve to have this. They feel like they want it. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is even though they feel like you don't deserve to have this, and you're gonna come across people and have came across people that make you feel bad about you being who you are, or made you feel bad about, the way that you may handle things, or the way that you think, or the way that you are. All of these things it has came full circle, and you're not even biting off of that shit no more. You didn't release a lot of this shit, but we can't help but to they don't let us they don't give us the how can I say it, they don't give us the courtesy to just move away and leave us alone once we've you know put a stop to their bullshit. They go to another body. So it's fury coming, right? And then we got evidence and confinement. It's almost like somebody's trying to make it seem as if you did something or you said something, what I'm seeing is you said the truth. I'm seeing that you told the truth. You said how you felt. You know what I'm saying? You put things out there. You tried to do it as so everybody could have this, level of playing ground where it's respect, where it's no bullshit and all of that. Oh, are you good? No, you good. You know what I'm saying? Yep, you good though. You can still come. You feel me? But the confinement, evidence, and fury, yeah. So this could be 55 can be significant. The number 74 can be significant, or 56. Spirit, tell me more. What is this? Why are they trying to? It's somebody, but it's like it could be like one person or maybe two that's trying to get in the minds of others about your character, about, you know what I'm saying? And it's like you're not doing nothing though. Like you too busy trying to build. Yo, you feel me? You too busy trying to build. You see real estate. You're busy trying to rebuild things in your life. You know what I'm saying? For your family. Like you didn't put a stop to a lot of shit, and this energy do not like this. This energy is like, look at, we got the devil at the bottom of the deck. I can't make this shit up. Like you're goal driven right now. You taking your time. You know what I'm saying? They know that you're goal driven, and they're trying to find any way to come in. Even if they come in with tears, like, I apologize, and that's not what I meant. And when you confront them, they're going to be like, oh, well, that's not what I meant. But you know their hearts. You see their hearts. So they mouth going to be saying one thing, but you already know their hearts. And this kind of puts you in a fucked up situation, and have put you in a fucked up situation throughout your life, because people are so crafty when it comes to lying. These are a bunch of liars. These are a bunch of manipulators. Okay? This energy. They don't want no compromise. All they want is stress, chaos, and tension. That's it. That's all they want. And they want to bring it to your world because they want to delay you. They don't want you to move forward and be able to, create your own family. You know what I'm saying? They don't want you to say no to them. You can't, if you say no to them, man, you're going to see their motherfucking next turn like you just did an exorcism on a motherfucker. And that's why we're in the season of telling motherfuckers no. You know what I'm saying? We're in the season of saying no. Like, no, I can't do it. I can't. Everybody should be working on their own shit and doing what they need to do and what's best for them. Like, it's not no more Captain Save 'em ho. Saving motherfuckers or how can I say it? Or even like, not being honest with a motherfucker because you want to, protect their feelings. No, tell them the fucking truth, because when you tell them the truth, you're helping them. You're not helping a person by, sugarcoating shit because you don't want to you don't want to rattle the cage. I bet you if a motherfucker had the opportunity, they've been rattling your cage for a long time. These same individuals or this same energy. Whether if it be people at work, a friend, whoever the case may be, somebody you don't know, It's like, you know, but you can, it's a way that you do things. And I feel like that's what you're going through right now as well. Like you're at, you're in, if you ain't taking no anger management class, or if you're not going through you know, some type of kind of class where you're getting help with your emotions and things like that, because a lot of you guys have, you know, triggers that stem from childhood. So if you're not taking some type of kind of therapy, or if you're not into that type of kind of thing, these are things that you're learning on your own. You know what I'm saying? And you really have to take heed. Like you really have to listen to that other side that you ain't never listened to. You really have to listen to that other side of yourself that you haven't even experienced yet. You have to start experiencing something new. And they don't want you to experience that newness. And when I say they, I'm talking about it's an energy. Even if it's a parent or a relative, a family member that's still on that same shit. You're tired of that shit. You're tired of going back and forth and listening to them same ass stories. You like, well, why can't y'all get off the karmic wheel? Why are you guys steadily turning on that same shit? It's always this, you know what I'm saying? Whether if it be with a new person or an old person or a relationship or this or that. And you like, that's not what life is about. Like we sitting up here, we done spent a lot of time fucking off a lot of time going at each other or going at somebody else, or just not being able to come together as a family. And since we can't do that, then I'm choosing to go elsewhere. And it looks like that's you doing that. You're going to have to wholeheartedly do that with everything. So when you do this release, and as you do this release throughout your life, once you completely release from these old ways of thinking, these old ways of operating, of handling situations, of speaking, of, you know what I'm saying? All of that shit. All of these individuals, these energy is going to disappear. It's gonna disappear. Even when you making that decision that's new, like, okay, usually I would react like this, but now I'm choosing to react like this because I know that fury and anger, that doesn't help. And that's a direct connection to the old way of me thinking. That's a direct connection of the old way of what I was raised upon. You know what I'm saying? That trigger now is being checked. That trigger now is being pulled and unrooted. You know what I'm saying? It's being unrooted. And it's no longer there. Let me see. Okay, let's see what else. We got the Queen of Wands came out. Spirit, give me somewhere on this. You know, for a long time, let me sit down. For a long time, it's been a long time what you've been going through. It's a little emotional, to be honest with you, because you've been going through what you've been going through for a long time, just with individuals, with people, just in your life. You're just getting yourself together. And I feel like if it was up to you, you would have X'd out a lot of this shit a long time ago. But based on your circumstances and your situation, sometimes it just made it difficult or even impossible to get away from the noise. You know what I'm saying? But there's always been a higher entity, a higher energy, which is you, but it's also a higher energy that's always been there. This is giving me a prophetic, divine, feminine energy that's always been there watching everything. So you don't have to prove shit to nobody. You don't have to explain shit to nobody because everything is already documented. And even if you did say something, they're going to find a way to make it go against you. They're going to find a way to, you know, play it against you. It's not going to be fair. It's not going to be because you're not around the right people anymore. It's not you're so past this level of consciousness. For this Queen of Wands, I'm getting all of that from this Queen of Wands. You surpass that level of consciousness. You know what I'm saying? And they know it. They know it. And with that comes envy, jealousy, hate. Before you've always been that Queen of Wands, but you've always had this energy. And it's very dark. It's heavy. But the thing is many a times you done ran laps around this motherfucking energy. I'm seeing it plain as day. Many a times. Somebody name can be Mariah, So many names just that came through. Like, bing, bing, bing. Mariah, Caitlin. So my name could be Clifford. We got the Lover's card and the Page of Swords that just came out. The Lover's card and the Page of Swords. Excuse me. Yeah, you're like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna do this shit myself. With this Page of Swords, you like, you know what? It's not even so much as you doing it by yourself. It's more so, you know what? I am going to move until I'm introduced or until I'm introduced into the level of consciousness of individuals, of souls that I'm supposed to be around, and I will know. So you're trusting things more now than you ever have. It's like you're being open, you're opening yourself up to, like, okay, I'm gonna make a mistake. I'm gonna make mistakes. That's how I got to where I am. Other people's gonna make mistakes, but that don't have nothing to do with me. And I'm not gonna allow nobody to bleed on me anymore. You know what I'm saying? It's like you are disconnecting, but also you're severing cords. You're putting a line between you and others. You're not making it so that they can intertwine with you their energy and make you out to be this I was gonna say victim, but not, I didn't mean to say victim, but make you out to be this this individual that just don't know oneself, you know, because you have a deep love within yourself, and because this energy don't carry that. They thrive off of your energy. They thrive off of having you in situations and different things with this confinement right now and evidence. They're always trying to figure out things about you, or so that they are able to, trigger things within you so that they can have you in shambles. Like, if you don't know how valuable you are and how vital it is that you're here, right now, then this message is not for you. Because now you must know how valuable and vital you are, because all of these attacks wasn't for nothing. All of these character defamations weren't for nothing. You didn't ask for none of this shit. You made mistakes. You've done things, yes. But your intentions in your heart was not to hurt anyone. For those that this resonate with, your intentions in your heart was not to make things, into a toxic, lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? That shit was already here. That shit was already created. Okay? And you're the one that they've been tricking to stay on that karmic cycle. It's you and many, myself included. And we be the last ones off that motherfucker because of our hearts, because we have empathy, because we don't want to see them go through this. We don't want to see. We didn't try to talk to them left and right, up and down, but that shit don't work. That shit ain't work. Temperance. That's your energy, the temperance. I can't make this shit up. I can't make it up. I just said it. I just freaking said it. Where's that book at? Let me see something. Okay, y'all. I'm going to pull probably one or two more cards because I got to get out of here in a minute. But let me see. I want to read this. The Temperance. Is Temperance... I feel like Temperance is a major Arsena card. Let me see. Where is it? There we go. And I can't... Can I see this? No, I can't. Hold on. Where is it at? Let me read this real quick. Okay, it says balance is a... Okay, so this is this card that just came out. This is y'all energy. And I wanted to read it to you so you can just get the full meaning of what it means in this date. Okay. It's crazy. I told y'all this shit. Why my shit keep cutting? That's crazy. Never again. I gotta give me another one. Fuck it. It says, how can I see y'all? Hold on. I need some light. I need some light, baby. Where the fuck is the light at? There we go. It says, balance is a beautiful thing. Temperance is a radiant angel decked out in rainbows. Balancing one foot on land and the other in water as she confidently pours water from cup to cup. Sunflowers are bursting behind her, and the sun is bright and full of joy. Temperance is the perfect alchemist, and she's full of song as she blends things together in harmony. Your life is off kilter, and you need to create some balance. Maybe you're burnt out from working too much, or you've been binge watching TV all weekend and now your house is a mess. So it's now time to put your house in order and start doing things in moderation. You'll find that if you work to balance all the different aspects of your life, everything feels so much easier. Try and face this task with optimism and positivity and enjoy all the wonderful things in your life equally. Okay, so that was for somebody, right? Let me pull like 2, 3 more of these cards. So I want to see what's going to come out. Temperance. Your abundance. Your abundance. What your loving, when you chose to go within and love you and leave all of this bullshit alone, and as you learned throughout the years how to detach, how to cleanse your energy, how to keep your mind at peace and things like that, the more and more you came into yourself and loved yourself, the more and more like things the universe opened up to you with signs and synchronicities and ways for you to go about, to come through these different portals and these different timelines. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, your access is like at horizon, like your horizons was open. You know what I'm saying? I'm hearing build a block. Some of you guys can be probably visiting build a block or something. Or maybe you play with blocks to help you when you are to help you with your nervous system, you know what I'm saying? Or to keep you calm. Okay. Interesting. The high priestess. One more, spirit. Yeah, you're not the judgment. Give me one more. I can't make this shit up. Hold up. Ooh, dang. Let me see. Oh, nah. What's my name? One more card. Let me see. I'm keeping that light on for a reason, y'all, because I'm going to get off of here, but I need to read. I want to read something else to you guys, too. Okay, so 7 of Cups. All right. Okay. So we got the 7 of Cups. We got Judgment that came out. We got the Empress. And then remember, the Temperance came out before the Empress, right? Yeah. I don't know what that Bonnie and Clyde is going to look like once you get into this relationship. A lot of you guys are single, okay? And you are the ultimate Bonnie and Clyde by yourself, is what I'm seeing. It's like you don't even need a significant other. Like, you are a force to be reckoned with. Everything that you have is inside of you. There ain't not one thing that you need to go get from anybody's cup or from anybody else. Experiences, your soul thrives on experiences. You're not holding yourself back. You're not going to stay timid or say, okay, I want to stay in the gray area just because I want to play it safe. You're not playing it safe. Like, you feel me? You're going to get out there because it's because really what it is you're actually helping humanity just by you stepping out. You know what I'm saying? Even when you don't know what the hell is going to happen or whatever it is. But like, when you are thrust into situations or around people or anything like that, like, the whole it's no longer a mediocre thing when you're put into position. when you're put in a room, when you're put in any type of kind of situation, I don't care what it is. If it's at a job place, if it's, I don't care what it is. I don't give a fuck if it's in a jail cell, okay? Whatever the fuck it is. When you are placed somewhere, okay, you are placed there for a fucking reason, okay? And you will thrive. Your protection of your, even the protection for your loved ones, when you're not able to be there for them physically or spiritually, spiritually you are there. So when you feel like you're not able to be there for your loved ones because you're spiritually not there, you are indeed. Because there are other souls and your soul is so big. Like it's like giving me enthusiastic. Like it's very big, like this energy. I'm just seeing wings. So some of you, a lot of you, divine feminine and divine masculine have earned your wings. Okay? It's work that need to be done, and you're gonna get it done. And it's like, don't put pressure on when you, whoever this resonate with, like when you put pressure on yourself like that, you don't operate well under pressure when you put pressure on yourself. Now, if you got pressure from something else on the outside and the exterior world, from the world, then you ace that all the time. But putting pressure on yourself, I feel like it's something that was a life, in this lifetime, it's something that you came back to learn not to do, or how to get that out of your system, how to get that out of your soul system. Okay. Because you could take pressure from anything else, anywhere else, but from yourself, it's like you're not supposed to. That's not how you come in alignment. That's not how you create peace, or that's not how you are able to operate when it comes to problem solving. And whoever this resonate with, you are a phenomenal problem solver. You know what I'm saying? You could have Earth in your sign, very fixed energy. I'm picking up on. Okay, the moon is significant as well. Okay, the letter C can be significant. Somebody can have her name Cat. Okay. The color purple is significant as well. Black and white is significant. A lot of you guys have received your wings. And what I mean by that is, like, I'm saying literally in the spirit, you guys have, I just see them cheering for you. I see them doing a lot of cheering, okay? In the spirit, your ancestors, your guides. I see them doing a lot of cheering because your level of consciousness has stepped up. They don't see, that's the thing. It's not like the material world. The material world, they're going to clap for you. They're going to support you and do things like that when you have material things, right? When you have things to show for it. And the spirit is more so your mind, because the more and more your mind is changing and evolving, that's the more open you are to change. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we came here for, not to stay stuck. So you're being celebrated because you came through um some type of kind of mm, you stepped out of a level of consciousness that you were in for a long time. Okay. You stepped out of a level of consciousness and you now see this consciousness for what it is. This level of consciousness, which is lower than what you were in, than what you are in now, right? This level, and you've been doing this rapidly for the past 3 to 6 years. I'm showing. Okay, 2019 can be significant. 2011 can be significant as well. Somebody could have lost a father in 2019. I'm hearing like Jim or Bob or something. It's like a three letter name. Somebody's name can also be Pinky, I'm seeing. Okay, I'm also hearing a spirit guide. It's a masculine spirit guide telling wanting you to stay positive. Stay positive. Okay. Continue on with your goals, okay? Okay, let's see. What's next? I'm gonna get out of here in a minute. Let me see. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so let's see. Let's get some messages from the cosmics real quick. From my galactic family. And see what happens. See what messages they got for us. Oh, that's cosmic. You guys are very special. You guys have very special gifts. And you guys have very light energy right now. I'm picking up on. It's very light energy. And you know, when you have light energy, you know, you're automatically a threat because you're sensitive to and you're more receptive to what's going on and seeing the truth of things and seeing you can see what others don't see. All right. And that's why I feel like we're being guided to kind of like take a back seat and allow them to do what they're doing. It's almost like get your popcorn and watch the show, but don't be a part of the show because it's not your time to be a part of whatever is going on when it comes to these the level of consciousness that don't see what it is that you see. Like you'll pretty much be able to distinguish what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? You'll get it. You'll get it. Okay, so somebody could be, it says it's not the right time. I can't. It says no, it's not the right time. So yeah, staying out of people's shit, staying out of shit. Like people, you know how a person try to ask you some shit and they want to ask like, "What do you think that this?" And then it's like you bringing me in it, and it's gonna make it seem I don't want nothing to do with that. Y'all figure that shit out yourself. So I'm just seeing that. Okay, it says no. It's not the right time. Yeah. I was just saying, I feel like we are being called to, you know, us that have, you know, opened our, you know, our third eyes, us of that have done the work. That's really, really like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like we were not supposed to be engaging in none of this shit that's going on around us, man. None of this bullshit, this chaos, like this messy shit, gossiping, none of that shit. Like, you feel me? None of that shit. These are significant. Okay, what other messages do you have, Spirit? It says air sign. So you could be a Gemini, a Libra, or Aquarius, okay? Also, this father figure that I spoke on earlier that could have passed away, that passed away in 2019, could be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius as well, okay? And it was coming through, and that masculine energy was saying, stay positive, stay positive. All right, so and he could be an air sign, okay? Okay, it says, yes, luck is on your side. So, yes, luck is on your side. You continue to do what you're doing, okay? Keep doing, continue to doing what you're doing, and it is bringing in, you know, good things, great things for you. You know what I'm saying? It's bringing the answers in that you need, the answers that, you know what I'm saying, that you've always had. I don't feel like it's anyone that was in your circle or that's in your circle now that can answer these things. I feel like the divine, your higher self, will be giving you, giving it to you in a way where it's coming from a sacred place, because the answers that you have, I don't feel like no human that's walking this earth will be able to be honest at all and give you what it is that you need. So it's coming from within. So if you are someone who seek validation from others, or and you're still there, then this message is not for you. Because if you are at this high level of frequency, this high level of consciousness, then you know that everything that's going to come through, that's going to be true, which will be coming from within. It's going to be coming from within, I'm telling you. And you know by way of experience. So you know what I'm saying is true because you've experienced things, you've experienced breakthroughs and clarifications and confirmations from within, and just by the universe speaking to you in different ways and from different places. It didn't come from a human, though. It didn't come from a physical human here on this earth. It did not. And you know that it's the truth because you always felt it inside. You know, you're like a human lie detector. All right? You know the truth when the truth comes in your face. Not unless you denying the truth within you. When you deny the truth within yourself, then you can't see the truth outside of you. You're going to ask people, what you think about this? What you think about that? The level of consciousness that I'm talking to, you don't have to go and ask nobody what you think it is or what you think of that or what do you know what I'm saying? You don't have to go ask nobody for validation or clarification. You don't have to do that. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to because you know. You just know. It says someone else. Someone is in the middle. Someone is trying to sabotage this. I already said that there are people trying to sabotage, and there are going to be people that's going to try to sabotage your, your new beginning. And it's always going to be that. That's just the life force. That's just like the up and the down and the left and the right. It's always going to be something that's going to go against something else, right? Good and bad. It's always going to be that. Duality, polarity. You feel me? Mm-hmm. What is this? I shouldn't even ask what this is because we already know what it is. I done already said what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like you always had something. This is deep. It says they'll be back. Expect to hear from them soon. So someone is gonna come in. Now this person or people that's trying to come in between your, I feel like this is not them trying to come into between another person, but come in between you moving forward on your path and just your forward movement or your connections that you have. You know what I'm saying? Within the know why I'm hearing love energy, but within the spirit, your connections that you have within the spirit, they wanna cause a delay. Like either they want to get you back on a karmic wheel. So it's gonna be like a problem, an issue, a situation that they're gonna try to pull you into. That came out fast. It says communication, compromise, forgive, work it out. That's what they're gonna try to come in and do. That's what they're gonna try to say. But it's not. I'm not picking up on this being. This don't have nothing to do with them wanting to build a better relationship or apologize because they feel like they did something wrong. Like I feel like this person or people don't feel like they did anything wrong. They don't feel like they're not taking accountability for anything. You know what I'm saying? It's more so to get you back in that, you feel me, down that rabbit hole. You feel me? Like they're not coming in to communicate. Let me see. I don't like this at all. It says pets. Getting a new pet, giving a current pet more love. Okay, so that can resonate with somebody. I see how spirit just jumped from one conversation to from one thing to another, because it's like this right here is some bullshit. This, they'll be back. Expect to hear from them soon. Those are the energies that just won't go. Compromise, forgive, and work it out. That's what they want you to do. But just know that they're gonna repeat whatever it is that happened because they haven't grown. They haven't went and did the work. So you're gonna get the same thing. It's a cycle. And that's the thing, that what I said earlier. You, whoever this resonate with, if this don't resonate with you, you already know their patterns. You already know that if a motherfucker did come and apologize or try to work some shit out, you already know that you have to have boundaries, and it's just that. Like you've already set a boundary, and it's like, no, you don't have access to me like you had before. And you don't have to explain that to them. It's like, okay, that's cool that you did that. Okay, now you can go. You know what I'm saying? I just see you sending them along, like sending them back on their path. Like you can't stay here. You can't stay here and think you're gonna monopolize off of me. You can't stay here because I have things that I need to do. You can't stay here and think that you're about to spy, you know what I'm saying, and watch me and what I'm doing, or I'm gonna divulge information about, my next move so that y'all can try to fuck it up, so that you can try to, so that you can fuck it up. Because people can do that, right? That's why we're not sharing, right? Loose lips and shit. Let's see another card. It says, make a decision, work on it, work on inner healing. Challenge. Make a decision, work on, and that's what you're going to have to do. Make a decision and continue on your fucking path to work on your inner self. Work on your inner healing. Because they're coming in and they're fucking liars. I can't make it up. They're coming in line. It says, be careful, someone is sneaking. Who is it? Can't make it up. Some of you guys could be getting new pets because you're tired of these damn humans. Maybe you don't even like animals. Not that you don't like them, but maybe you didn't care to have them in the home. You know what I'm saying? You didn't care to have them because it's so much responsibility, but you like them. Like you wouldn't, you probably fucking hit a pole before you hit a cat or a dog. You know what I'm saying? But some of you guys could be getting pets or thinking about getting pets for yourself. Maybe you didn't have no kids. Maybe you do have kids and you're a single parent and you're like, okay, we need a love muffin. You know, that's a beautiful thing. Saving cats. I don't know. Something like that. Okay, so let me see where the fuck? Okay. So we're gonna pull a card for the numbers. And I'm getting up out of here, y'all. This was very, very good. Okay. Put this right here. This was an awesome reading. Very insightful. Sheesh. Okay. So I'm gonna close all portals. I want to let you guys know that I really do this. I know when I first got on here today, I was like, damn, I was gonna turn the music on, and then I'm like, no, I'm not gonna turn the music on because I just wanted silence. I wanted to sit in silence. So silence is significant, okay, to a lot of you guys. Just being able to sit in silence and not have any energies around you at all is very significant to, just like, I feel like, the healing of your soul and the peace of your mind. Just disconnecting from everything, not subscribing to nothing in the moment and being in the moment and being present is very significant, and when you have that time, I say harness it, cherish it, and take it. You know what I'm saying? If you can create that for you more than you typically do, create more silent, moments in your life moving forward is very significant to the healing of your soul, and also being able to unsubscribe to things that no longer serve you. And also, as you do the work, it really helps. You know what I'm saying? Because you can go within and you're able to, see things, because it's just a big chessboard. You know what I'm saying? And that I see. And it's like you're the overseer of whoever's playing on this board. That's how fucking powerful you are. Get what I'm saying? But you need peace in order to even be able to be the overseer of others. And I feel like the position and the role that you play in the spirit is the position and the role that you're meant to play in the physical world. So whatever your attributes are that you have to give and deliver to this world, for whatever the reason is that you came here, it's not my nuclear. This is I don't even believe they have words that can describe your essence. You know what I'm saying? And so you just have to understand, as you move on your path, to create those moments of peace and silence, okay? All right, let's get into it. Let's see. So these are going to be the number cards, you guys. I'm going to pull 4 of them. We're going to see what numbers your guides have for you, what messages they have. And then I'm going to do 2 messages from source, all right? So let's get into it. Let's see. Guys, what messages do you have for the collective? Okay, so we got 2277. It says, I can't see. It says, victory is in sight. Perseverance, guardianship, harvest. It says, have you recently applied for a new job, school, or loan? These numbers represent good news, and they ask you to continue to preserve and not let your confidence waver, okay? So somebody needed to hear that, like, for real. 2277. You can be like Path 22. You could be seeing the number 77, or you could be seeing all 4 sequences. Okay. What other messages do you have? A lot of you guys are just looking for, I mean, a lot of you guys are in the process of, it's like a transformation. You're going through to another job, or you're looking for another job. You're creating a lane for yourself. You know what I'm saying? And so, that message is directly from your guides. It says upward change creation 1122. Okay. So it says our thoughts, and look at how 22 came out again. So 22 is significant, y'all. 22, yeah, this is, man, transformation energy for real. We transforming, man. They can't stop us, man. And they can delay, they can slow us down, they can create hurdles and world blocks, but only if we allow them to. You know what I'm saying? Like, we are not putting ourselves in injecting ourselves in nobody else shit no more. We're out of that level of consciousness. You know what I'm saying? Even conversation wise, giving others power, because you want to sit up there and communicate and talk about somebody else, but you ain't talking about helping them. What do I need to sit there and talk about them for? What do we you know what I'm saying? Nah. Our thoughts are like seeds beginning to generate. You may have seen some signs that your dreams are gradually coming true. These are signs that things are moving in the direction you desire. Stay confident. There you go again about confidence, y'all. 2 times. It's talking about your confidence. You know what I'm saying? Your confidence is a huge component to your forward movement. Your confidence. Don't let nothing knock you off your pivot. Whoever this resonate with, divine masculine, divine feminine, like, please just know that you are not in this alone, and that, you know what I'm saying, that you're already seeing the signs that's showing that you've made the changes that you need to make. And do you have more work to do? It never ends. Even after you leave here in the physical, you still evolve as a soul. You still evolve as an energetic energy. You get what I'm saying? So this shit don't stop. Okay, hold on. I just did that. Hold on. 8899 is significant. So 88 is, whoa. 88 is significant. 99 is significant. Let me see. 22 again. 55. And y'all know how I feel about 55. Oh my goodness. So 22:55. It says happiness falls from heaven. Confidence, strength, companionship. Your prayers and intentions have always been very clear, strong, and without reservation. Therefore, the change will come faster than you expect. When your dreams come true, don't let it confuse you. They may appear in ways you don't expect. So stay confident. Always talk to God and seek further confirmation. I can't make it up, y'all. Confidence, confidence, confidence. Upward change. This message is not going to resonate for everybody. Like, it's like for a chosen few. You know what I'm saying? You could be seeing number 44, 144. It's like something, I'm seeing something about a lake or something. Lake Lorraine or Lake Lether, or start with the L. Something about a lake. Maybe somebody's visiting a lake or something. Or maybe you're, you know what I'm saying, wanting to visit a lake. Or, you know what I'm saying, you're being guided to visit a lake. Okay, 2244. 22 is significant, man. Look up 22 and see what that means. It says smooth selling. Right is RIGHT. Right, help, perseverance, abundance. It says a stand in the spiritual book. A course in miracles. The angels nourish your new life purpose. This is a sign representing that when you make the desired transformation, you have assistance from heaven. And at this time, you especially need to know that you are not alone. The sequence of the number 2, oh wow, and 4 is a signal from your angels telling you that they are now closely cooperating with you. I'm telling you that 22. Every number that came out in these 4 cards has been 22, y'all. And that's how I know for sure 77 is significant, because I've been seeing 77. And that's a direct connection to source. That's a connection to listen, let me tell you something. When they talk about the core of the earth and the depth of the earth, which is in the, like, I feel like our And I'm picking up on that energy of your sacral chakra. So your sacral chakra could be significant, and those that's like a place where a lot of negative entities and energies in your life have connected to, because that's where your emotion, your emotions is built from there, right? That's like the root right there, right? A lot of your roots come from there, right? And so like the number 7 alone is letting you know that you're coming out of that intertwined energy with these energies. You know what I'm saying? You're coming out of that sucking, uh is very draining darkness. Okay, it's not like the pure light comfort darkness, right? This darkness is they're very irate, furious, and a lot of dysfunction and things, and you're coming out, you're pulling away, and so you're going to feel that pull, and it's going to feel like thoughts. It's going to feel like, triggers. It's going to feel like certain things as you pull away and have to deal with the day-to-day mundane worldly things, right? Go to work, dealing with people and things of that nature. The more and more you pull, you're going to have contact with those to try to keep you intertwined. You're going to have contact with that dark energy that I was talking about. You know what I'm saying? So I just want you to know how connected you are to source. That was the whole point of me saying that. And 7 is a direct connection to the great mother, right? So, and you have access to that energy. So divine feminine energy is huge. It's a huge component in your movement. When you dance, that's what you dance with. You dance with the divine feminine. You know what I'm saying? When you dance, women, you dance with the divine masculine, the father. You know what I'm saying? And it's an energy, y'all. It don't got nothing to do with a man or a woman. It's an energy, right? So let me get this message from source, okay? Big Mama, what message do you have for the collective as I close this out? What closing messages do you have? I thank you so much for this message. It's such a beautiful message for the collective. Um, like I always say, you guys, I'm here to plant seeds of life, not seeds of doubt. So please, if this message resonated with you, please like and share. And make sure you guys subscribe as well. I usually don't say that, but I'm starting to say it more. Just, you know, it is what it is. If you don't, you don't. If you do, you do. It says, hold on. It says, are you waiting on someone else before you can take the big leap? What if you were to take life into your hands and forge your own unique path? Put your heart into action and ask yourself, what risk can you take to move toward your dreams? Make a decision and do it. No more waiting for others. Do it scared. Take the leap. It says, no more thinking, only doing. Be brave, and you will discover what you are really made of. With wild soul, strong heart can't lose. That's what I'm saying. Wild soul, strong heart, you can't lose, baby. You can't lose. You can't. I'm just seeing all your fears burning. I see all your fears is they're burning. You know what I'm saying? Even the ones that you're working on now, even the ones that they're burning. You know what I'm saying? You putting an end to all of that. And because of that, you're just opening up yourself to an infinite amount of information and wisdom and knowledge and yourself, your life calling and all of these different things. Like your uniqueness is coming full circle. Like it's blockages that was there where you didn't see, a way through, or you didn't see the creative project or things like, but now you're seeing those creative projects. Now you know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, it's big, y'all. It's big, y'all. It says, one reason so few of us achieve what we truly want is that we never direct our focus. We never concentrate our power. Most people dabble their way through life, never deciding to master anything in particular. That's Tony Robinson. It says, what you focus on grows. Today, ask yourself, is my life a reflection of my values? Or do I need to make adjustments and prioritize? You know what I'm saying? One more card. I'm just going to pull it from the top. It says, the expectations we have are mostly delusional and impossible to meet. We then experience disappointment with ourselves or with a relationship when they are not met. It's time to dissolve your expectations and replace them with gratitude. Be grateful. You are being summoned to more peace. Peace is home for our soul, and it is accompanied by trust. It comes when you surrender and focus only on what you can control. If you expect nothing and are grateful for everything, you will experience extreme fulfillment, y'all. That's the end, y'all. Let me just, that's the end. I'm out. I love you guys. I'm going to see y'all in a minute. You good? You good? I'll see y'all later. I'll be back in a few. I don't know when. I love y'all. Bye.